All right, another rapid fire prediction for the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs. This time for the 2026 playoffs. Gonna go a little slower this time, but still try and have that little chaotic element to it. All right, starting with the Eastern Conference this time. I think Buffalo will beat Boston in 6 games. That's what I meant, the direction I meant to go. I think Boston steals a couple games there. All right. Lightning and Montreal. I think Montreal has had their practice year last year. I think they know and are ready for the playoffs. I think they win in 7. All right. Canes and the Senators. I think the Canes take it in 6. All right. Philly, Pittsburgh. That one is an exciting one. I'm really hyped for. Although I think the Pens get it in 6. All right. Western Conference. Avs versus the Kings. I think the Avalanche sweep the Kings. Not much else to be said there. Dallas and Minnesota. I think Dallas takes it in 6 games. These two are sworn enemies, and even with Quinn Hughes, I think Dallas has the edge. Vegas, Utah. I'm a little bit of an upset here. I think Utah takes it in 6 games. All right, Oilers, Ducks. I would really like the Ducks to win, but I feel like the Oilers are going to take it in 5. All right, back to the Eastern Conference. Buffalo and Canadiens. I feel like Buffalo will beat the Canadiens out there. Maybe 6 games. Carolina and Pittsburgh. I think Carolina takes it in 5 games. Back to the Western Conference. Avs and Dallas. These two teams hate each other. Tough choice. I gotta get back to that one. Utah Oilers. Can the Oilers make it past Utah? I'm kind of stumped on these ones, because Oilers are really toss-up this year. I mean, the whole Pacific Division. But, with their goaltending situation, it is uncertain. Back up here to Avs and Dallas. I guessed Avs last time, and I was wrong. I'm going to give them the second chance here. I think the Avs successfully get their revenge and beat out Dallas. It would be funny seeing Dallas go to the Western Conference Final and lose again, but I don't think they even make it this year. And Utah and Oilers. Is McDavid enough without Draisaitl to push him over the edge? I think they flame out. All right, here we go. This is what it's looking like. I think the Canes go to the final, beat out Buffalo in 7. I think the Avs take Utah in 5. I think the Hurricanes win it this year. I think it is a Carolina Stanley Cup. Rod Brindamore gets it done, and I don't know entirely who's on the team. Seth Jarvis? Yeah. Canes win it this year. That is my prediction. A little hectic. I'm fuzzy on, a few teams. Really hard to predict. It's not really easy to predict these kind of things, Oilers and the whole Pacific Division is a mess. So, how can you really predict that? But this is my guess, As for how I would want it to go, of course, I like LA, would like them to succeed. Like the Ducks, I would like them to succeed. Especially this year, first year back in a while. Flyers as well, I'd really like to see them succeed. Buffalo, new. I'm not really I'm indifferent on them, The Habs, I kind of like them to see go a little further, Utah's new could be fun, but those are kind of the ones I mentioned were the ones I want to see. Not really keen on seeing Vegas or Dallas or the Oilers have too much success. They've been top dogs for a while now in the playoffs. Maybe they haven't won, but they've been present. Kind of want to see the new teams go make some runs. As always, I want to see excitement, unpredictability. Don't want to see boring, slow trap games that the Kings play. Oh God, I really that was misery watching the Kings play hockey, and then the first, a couple years ago, and then watching the Kings play. Was it 3 lines of hockey with Hiller? Awful stuff. So at least now they have to actually play good hockey or just get dunked on. So I want some exciting stuff this year. I want to see some real good hockey. It's the big one. And last year's Stanley Cup final wasn't super exciting. It was a rerun. We already watched that one. So at least this time we'll kind of get I think the worst case scenario is we get Oilers and Tampa Bay as the final. That's worst case scenario for me. We saw a Florida team past 5 years. We saw the Oilers past 2 years. Need something new. Need some fresh ideas up here. Something exciting, some unexpected. I want to see some underdogs get some wins here. That's what I want to see. All right, that's it. Thank you for listening to my unhinged bracket.